Good morning, I'm Shannon, and today we are going to do an exercise on debt. So a lot of people have debt, and a lot of people that I work with don't even want to think about it because it brings up a lot of really bad feelings. It makes you feel anxious and worried, and there's oftentimes a lot of embarrassment around it. So we're going to do a tapping exercise today that deals with money on the energetic level. So money has energy and debt has a specific kind of energy. And I just encourage you to just follow along. What you can do is repeat after me. We'll tap through a couple of the upper body points so you can see what I'm doing on video. You can change the words, but just tap along. Notice where you feel really triggered. And I would encourage you to do this repeatedly to sort of lessen those triggers and open yourself up to a different energy in your money. So what I want you to do first of all is ideally either think about or write down the amount of money you have in debt right now. And just be really honest. You don't have to tell anybody. You don't have to tell me. So just notice the feelings that are coming up in you. Okay, and either again write that down or just take a mental inventory. So oftentimes it's things like fear, anxiety, embarrassment, shame, things like that. And I want you to rate those feelings on a scale of 1 to 10. How strong is it, with 1 being the least, 10 being the most? So when you think about your level of debt, how strong is the fear on that scale of 1 to 10? So just jot those things down if you can. Otherwise, take a mental inventory because we'll check back in. And we're just going to start. This is going to be a quick little exercise. So we're going to start right here on the karate chop point. You can just use a couple fingers, however you want to do it. Whew, I hate looking at my debt. I don't want to think about my debt. Whenever I think about my debt, it feels overwhelming. Then we're just going to start tapping on these points, and you can use either 1 or 2 fingers. It doesn't matter. You can do on one or both sides. So I have all this debt. And it's overwhelming. I have so much debt and I don't even know what to do. I'm feeling all this extreme anxiety in my body and fear. It's really bad. I have no idea how I'll ever get out of debt. And I'm so embarrassed. If other people knew how much money I owed, I would be completely mortified. And I should be. How did I get myself into this place? I made bad decisions. I'm such a failure. I had businesses fail. I was a compulsive shopper. And I feel all this sadness and fear in my body. It's right there in the pit of my stomach. And I deserve it. I feel completely powerless. I've had so much loss. I don't even want to look at that number. I'm not even sure how much money I owe because I've been afraid to look, afraid to think about it. I never get to feel safe. I owe so much money. I'm never going to be able to pay it off. There's so much emotion in my debt. And I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I never get to feel safe. I never get a break. I'm never going to be able to win. Whatever I do is never enough. My debt is proof that I never do anything right. I must not be doing it right, or else I wouldn't owe all of this money. But I'm open to seeing things in a new way. Even if I can just shift my perspective a little bit and recognize that this is old programming running through my system. My debt hasn't changed. It's still the same. But somehow I've changed in 5 minutes. I'm already feeling much calmer. I'm seeing my debt as my present reality. That's all. I'm seeing it as something I can change. I'm feeling more open to new possibility of being able to deal with and clear this debt. I'm a person of integrity, and I've been doing my best for all these years. It's simply my current reality. And I'm setting the intention to change that from this day forward. I've been torturing myself and tying my energy up and criticizing myself. And I'd love to put that energy towards clearing this debt, towards having inspired ideas and taking inspired action. Knowing that nothing is permanent. And I honor everything that I've lived through. And I am saying yes to new ideas, new resources, and having support in my world. I'm actually open to miracles showing up for me. Ideas, inspired action. I've learned enough from this debt. I've learned what I needed to know, and I'm finally ready to let it go. I'm letting go of the energy of fear and anxiety and sadness. I'm letting go of the energy of, and I want you to fill in the blank with whatever you're feeling most strongly. I'm letting go of the feeling of powerlessness. And I'm ready to say yes to everything that I need. And let it happen quickly and easily. A miracle of repayment. I'm saying yes to me because I can heal it. And I want to heal this. I'm saying yes to a miracle. And I'm open to being excited about miracles and paying off this debt quickly and easily in ways that I've never imagined, allowing money to flow in to my bank account in ways that I never expected. I'm allowing it to happen quickly and easily, and I'm open to a whole new reality in my money. And I can't wait for this new way of money flowing in. I'm saying yes to repaying my debt. I'm saying yes to healing this energy. Good. And I want you to take a deep breath and tune back into those feelings that you either made a mental note of or that you wrote down at the start, the fear, the sadness, the anxiety. And I want you to notice now, measure those numbers. Where is the fear on that scale of 1 to 10? Where's the anger? And come back and do this every day for a week and notice what starts to change. And I'd love to hear from you as change starts showing up in your world. So send me a message and have a great day.